Hi, everybody. I'm Tim Donnelly. We are in the coach's office of the Charlotte Rush here at the Extreme Ice Center as we're post-game on this Sunday, November the 3rd. Want to recap the Charlotte Rush Elite weekend, a sweep of the Charleston Colonials. Very good effort by the Elite team this weekend. And let's bring in the head coach and general manager of the Charlotte Rush Elite to talk about it all, Trevor Gillies. And Trevor, last night, big 4-0 shutout win against the Colonials, and I think it starts in goal with Cutler.
Yeah, I thought Cuddy played, pretty well for himself, and it's been a while since he's been in there, so I'm glad he rebounded well, and the guys played well in front of him. But he didn't see a ton of shots, so we're gonna have to make sure he's ready to go for the showcase and performing when we get up there, because there's a lot of games in a short amount of time. So very happy with his play, but I think the guys performed well and played pretty well defensively in front of him as well.
And you got goal scorers from 4 individual guys, and Matthew Barron got it all started, and even Eric Podgorny got a goal as well for you.
Yeah, it was nice to see Barron get on the board. I think I was even happy to see Pods get a goal too. I mean, he's been trying to get one since we started, so very happy to see him get on the board there. He's a tireless worker for us. He's a great player, and a first-year guy getting his goal like that, especially on the defensive side, that it means a lot to him, and it meant a lot to our guys, at the end of the game. So it was pretty cool to see, and I was very happy for him.
And again today, the Rush comes back, and they get a 3-1 win. But, Trevor, you did give up the first goal. Well, it's been a while since our Elite team had fallen behind.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think it's becoming an issue. Our starts are a little slow, and they have been for a while now. And I think it just comes down to prepreration. And we allowed them to get on the board first, which was a miscue in the D zone. And we got to take care of guys in front of the net. And nobody picked up a stick and moved the body, so it ended up being in the back of our net. But they responded well. We came back, fought back, and our power play played extremely well and put us on the board and actually won us a game. So it was nice to see them step up and do what we needed to do on the specials team side of the game. So happy with that. But again, we have to find a way to start a little bit better and start, with a little bit more authority than we have been.
Danny Ladazinski got the start in goal for you. It was only his 4th game of the season. Critique his play for us.
Thought he was all right. Again, didn't see a ton of shots, and when he did, a couple of times there he was a little bit squirrely and kind of made me nervous a couple of times. But I thought he evened himself out. Once we got to the third period, and got the win in net, and the guys helped him out, and it was nice to see him get in a win too. His last game was against Richmond, and it was a tough one for him. But he's an integral part of this team with his attitude and his mentality. So we're very happy to have him. But he's got to perform a little bit better as far as clearing pucks out of the net front and managing the clock a little bit better.
50 shots on goal in that game, so you had to be real happy with that.
I don't know if we had 50. It didn't seem like it, but if we did have 50, then I'm very happy with that. But our goal is 60, so didn't get to our goal. But
we mentioned that too.
Yeah, it's tough. It's not easy, but 50 is good, but it's still not good enough, and it says a lot about our group and what we have for as far as expectations and what we expect in gameplay. So still have a notch to go up, and I think we have another level to play, and we got to find a way to get to that gear every single game.
Again, 2 goals from Guillaume Lalique, sandwiched around a goal by your captain, London Strickler. And by the way, London poked home that rebound. He's always in the right spot. He gets the dirty goals. He's not afraid to be in the tough places, and he poked one home for you today.
Yeah, I thought, this is one of the best games Guillaume's played since he's been here, so I was very happy to see him get on the board and play good defensively and put pucks in the back of the net. And then obviously, with Strix, he's a guy that we rely on. He's, the heart and soul in this team, him and Roble. And, he's been here since the beginning, at least since when I walked in this door the first year I was here. So been with him for a long time. I know what to expect and what I'm going to get out of him every single game. So, he doesn't care how it goes in. It doesn't matter if it goes off his face and in the net. He doesn't really care as long as he scores a goal. I mean, if you look back, I think his first year I left him on the ice for about 10 minutes one game just to try to get him a goal. So now he's scoring in regulation without having to leave him out there the last 10 minutes of the game. So he's come a long way, but he's also the captain of the team, and he's a huge part of what goes on in that locker room, and it's very important. Without him, that team doesn't go.
And, of course, Guillaume Lalique said, wow, what a goal scorer he is right now, Trevor. He knows how to find the back of that net. But I was also very impressed, too, how he's able to get around defensemen and get into that slot area and the crease, and that's where he's scoring a lot of those goals.
Yeah, he's a slippery player. He's good with his puck protection, and he's smart with the puck. And, he limits his turnovers. He makes good plays in that front. And he's starting to find a little bit more grit to his game, too, which is what we've asked him to do, and he's starting to get rewarded for it.
Let's check the standings right now in the Southeast Division of the Elite League. And again, the Carolina Junior Hurricanes losing yesterday. So the Rush win pulled them within 1 point of first place Richmond and Carolina. And so, of course, we'll have to see how those other games turned out today. But on the cusp of first place, Trevor.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's where we want to be, and we want to be in the driver's seat, but we still got a lot of work to do.
Trevor Gillies, head coach and general manager of the Charlotte Rush Elite. This weekend, Trevor, off weekend for the guys. What will you tell them you want them to do? I know you're going to certainly practice this week, but no games. But what will you tell them next weekend when there's no games to play? What do you want them to do?
Get healthy.
Okay.
That's about it.
And stay out of trouble?
I don't really have to worry about that too much. I know some guys have some college visits and stuff like that, but biggest thing for me is getting guys healthy so we can have a full lineup and too much sickness going around right now.
10 days from now, we're up in Boston for the showcase. Talk about the anticipation of that.
Yeah, obviously it's big for all of our guys being in front of schools and other junior teams and stuff like that at higher levels. So looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to see some new faces up there, and we're excited.
13-2-0-1 for the Charlotte Rush Elite. It's a great start for the Elite team. Trevor, congrats on the 2 big wins this weekend, and we'll touch base with you again next week.
Thanks a lot, Tim.
Trevor Gillies, head coach and general manager of the Charlotte Rush Elite. They win this weekend 4-0 and 3-1 over the Elite from the Charleston Colonials. Hey, check out our Charlotte Rush YouTube channel, our Rush Facebook page, and also our other social media platforms, which of course are Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hey, we have 2 cameramen today. How about that? We're moving up in the world, right? Scott Reeves and Derek Burke from the Carolina School of Broadcasting. We got 2 cameras on us now, so thanks again, guys. I'm play-by-play announcer for the Charlotte Rush, Tim Donnelly. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.